Hello guys, what is up? My name is Dan the Delight and today I'm bringing you another FIFA 21 player review. This time we are reviewing Raul Jimenez, the man from Wolves, the Premier League striker. He costs around 10k, give or take, probably a bit lower by now to be honest. So let's get straight into the review and see exactly what is good, what is bad, what could be improved. Is he worth it with Raul Jimenez? So we're going to kick right into it here. So Raul Jimenez, he's 6'3", big fella, high work rates, which is quite rare for a striker really. I'm not sure if that helps or hinders. I think probably hinders, but we'll see definitely if it hinders Raul Jimenez when we get into the actual gameplay in a little bit. But 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, that's a pretty good weak foot. Skill moves, 3 stars, but it depends, not everyone does skill moves anyway, so it might not be that it's too much of a problem. But yeah, the 4-star weak foot is definitely a good thing. And you'll be able to see some clips in a minute where he does use his weak foot to get some goals. So we're just going to jump into the attribute details now, and let's see exactly how these stats are made up. Alright, so looking at the attribute details here, so we've got the 78 pace, which is made up of 73 acceleration, 82 sprint speed. We've got the 82 shooting, which is made up of attack positioning 84, 84 finishing, 83 shot power, 74 long shots, 82 volleys, 92 penalties. The passing is rated at 76, and that is made up of 78 vision, 73 crossing, 51 free kick accuracy, 81 short pass, 75 long pass, 75 curve. The dribbling is made up of 75 agility, 68 balance, 83 reactions, ball control 83, 84 dribbling and 81 composure. Defending, the only one that I really take notice of for a striker is the heading accuracy, which is rated at 85, and then the physical 75 jumping, 86 stamina, 84 strength, 81 aggression. So the things that are really sticking out to me here, negative or positive. So a negative is the pace. 78 pace for a striker is not at that high level that you might be wanting if you was going to use a striker from the Premier League. 73 acceleration as well is quite low for what you probably want. Shooting is good. Attack positioning 84, finishing 84, shot power 83. Very consistent throughout the numbers there. The long shots letting him down, but a player like Raul Jimenez is going to be in and around the box. That's what the attack positioning is for him to be in and around the box, and that will definitely help out. So I wouldn't worry too much about them long shots. The passing, he's a striker. Sometimes having a good passer as a striker is really useful. If you're playing 2 up top, definitely. He's got the 78 vision, which isn't bad. 81 short passing isn't bad. Free kick accuracy, just don't take free kicks with him. 73 crossing, he's not really going to be in a position to cross anyway, so that's not bad. The dribbling, it's a mixed bag. 82 is not a bad number. It could be higher, but the combined dribbling and physical side of things really will come into play together, I'm thinking, with how he works, because he's got the 84 strength, so he won't be pushed off the ball too easily, and then he's got the dribbling, which isn't a bad number either, to go along with it. So that's what the stats look like on the screen, on the base card. So all round, quite a good player. Doesn't look anything spectacular though, but let's go into the clips now and see exactly how he plays in game. Alright, so I'm going to show you some clips here of how he plays in game, and I'm just going to explain to you that Raul Jimenez is the best striker that I've used under 10k. He is phenomenal. He gets into the box when you want him to. He's always available. His shooting is on point. He doesn't really miss, very rarely. I'll get to some cons in a little bit, but the pros, like the pace doesn't seem to be any sort of factor for him. It doesn't matter because his attack positioning is so good that his pace doesn't make any difference. It's kind of like in real life, like in Mertesacker, his defensive positioning was so good that his pace didn't need to be that great. And it's the same sort of thing with Jimenez. He's always on the run, getting onto the end of the balls that you want him to, and he's just always there in the box. And his shooting is deadly. He rarely misses. Another positive that will go along with this is that his strength is so good that in and around the box he doesn't really get pushed off the ball. And as you see in clips here, his dribbling is decent. It's like, what is it, 82 it said? but his dribbling, it feels a lot higher. We'll get into what I think it feels like after we've seen these clips, but his strength and his dribbling together just work really, really well. Now the only there's two slight downsides is his pace, which we knew going into it, but as I said, it doesn't matter too much for two reasons. One, because he's always around and in the box and making the runs early anyway, and two, because defenders on this game are generally a bit slower than what they have been in previous games, so it doesn't make too much of a big difference. The only other con that I'm going to have is that he's not good at long shots at all. You can't take long shots with him. He has to score inside the box. He's not going to be able to finesse a shot from outside the box or shoot from outside the box. So just make sure that when you're using him, just make sure that you've got another striker that can pass it to him in and around the box, and he will get goals for you. He got quite a few hat tricks for me. I played about 7 or 8 games with him, and I can't complain. So I'm going to jump into it now, and just so this is his base stats, and I'm going to give my opinion on what I think his stats should be. So 78 pace, how it feels in game. I'd say a little bit higher. I'd say 81, 82. I'd say his pace feels higher than 78, especially that acceleration. He can leave the ground quick. Like once you play that through ball, he can go. So I'd say about 81, 82 would be about right for his pace. I wouldn't say it's anywhere near 78. It does definitely feel a lot higher than that. Now, his shooting. This is where I need to get into it, because his shooting is rated at an 82. No. His shooting should be way more than 82. I would even go as far as to say 86, 87. His shooting is phenomenal. He rarely misses. He's always in the right attacking position to get onto the end of the ball. Both feet, he's got that 4-star weak foot, it is very good, and he just scores from some weird angles. Like, I've never known anything like it. So I would definitely put his shooting at like 80, 86, 87. It's not an 82. His passing at 76, I probably agree with that, to be honest. He's not going to set the world alight with his passing, but he's a striker, so he's not really meant to. He can pass the ball, and he's got some good passing ability with the short passing, but you're not going to be crossing balls in with him. You're not going to be looking to through ball much with him. So 76 passing, I'd say, is about right. His passing is average and good enough for a striker. His dribbling at 82. Now I'm going to put dribbling and the physical in together here, because without one, it's useless, because he's not the best dribbler. In terms of getting around the players and all like the weaving, but his physical side of things really make up for that, and he's a great dribbler just direct, so the players just don't seem to be able to get the ball off him, and that is really good. His physical and his dribbling really come together to make it fantastic. So it's you can't really compare one without the other, so I think you have to do the both, and definitely they should be a lot higher than what they are. So I'd say like 85, 86, but you're combining the two, so it's hard to really tell. Physical obviously would go up as well with that, but that's my little how I think the stats should be for Raul Jimenez. So now let's have a look at him on my chart. So this is a chart that I've put together. Obviously, just Jimenez at the moment. He is the only striker that I have reviewed, but this will be getting filled up over the next few days, weeks, months, blah, blah, blah. And we will be seeing who the best striker is for FIFA 21. So that'll be a combination of price, value for money, how good he actually is in game, stats, the league and everything. So we'll be comparing, and we've got another striker one coming today actually, so we'll put him on the chart as well after on that video. But is Raul Jimenez worth it? 100% worth it. Go and buy yourself a Raul Jimenez, especially at this point in the game. I cannot stress how much you need to get Jimenez, but that's my opinion. Hopefully you have tried him after this video. If you have, please let me know in the comment section below how much you like him. Love to know. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button for more player reviews. We've got us Dembele one, Pogba, Kane, all on the channel. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care, guys. Bye bye.